Welcome to Sapphire Stories. I hope you enjoy the story. Liam, do you even care about your future? Fourth time. This is the fourth time you haven't even broken 40 on your physics test. My mom's roar, loud enough to rival a lion, blasted from the living room, piercing straight through the expensive noise-canceling headphones I'd just bought. I flinched, nearly dropping my phone and the mobile game I'd been grinding. Oh, crap. The quarterly report card had arrived. I dragged myself out of my room, mentally preparing for the onslaught. My dad was sitting on the sofa, his face as dark as a thundercloud, holding that flimsy piece of paper that felt heavier than 1,000 pounds. Physics, 38. Chemistry, 45. Math, 52. My mom pointed a trembling finger at those three numbers. Do you have any idea how important these subjects are in your senior year? Are you planning to use these scores to apply to the community college for professional floor mopping? I hung my head, mumbling, I I just don't have the aptitude for it. My dad, usually the quietest one, finally spoke up. Is it a lack of aptitude or is it laziness? Look at your entire high school career, Liam. Besides your face, is there anything else about you that's actually useful? Oh, thanks for the compliment, Dad. But the situation was clearly no laughing matter. My parents were genuinely furious. They had tried everything, forcing me into cram schools, hiring college student tutors. The result? Those tutors either got driven insane by my antics or ended up with a crush on me. Either way, they all got fired. We've made a decision, my mom said, taking a deep, steadying breath. Starting tomorrow, a new tutor is coming. I shrugged. Another tutor? Mom, didn't I tell you? Those people can't handle me. This one is different, my dad interjected, his voice firm. I had to call in every favor, swallow my pride, and beg for this. They only agreed to a 1-month trial because of my connections. I started to feel curious. What kind of tutor was so impressive? The head of the physics department at MIT? A Nobel Prize-winning professor? My mom looked at me with an expression caught between pity and a threat. Have you heard of Alex Chen? That name? If you went to Northwood High, you couldn't not know the name Alex Chen. This wasn't just a name, it was a legend. Alex Chen, 4 years ahead of me. He was the specter looming over the academic careers of every Northwood student. The school's honor roll, the top 10 spots, 8 were his. The other 2 were his leftovers from the previous year they hadn't gotten around to taking down yet. Perfect SAT score, won first place in the International Physics Olympiad as a junior, got early admission to MIT before he'd even graduated. Rumor had it, his IQ was so high the testing machine short-circuited. And most importantly, his looks were as perfect as his report cards. On the school forum, candid photos of him in a white button-down in the library or shots of him stoically accepting awards were circulated like priceless treasures. He was the academic god every girl dreamed of, but also the demon king every guy feared. But Mom, are you kidding me? I laughed incredulously. Alex Chen, the guy who's supposedly working on some top secret AI project in Silicon Valley, you managed to get him to come tutor me in physics? Mom, you've been watching too many dramas. No way. My mom shoved her phone in my face. This is the deposit your father just transferred for a single session. It's more than my monthly salary. My eyes nearly popped out of my head. The number on the screen made me want to faint. Oh my God, they were serious. They had actually managed to invite that living legend to tutor a slacker like me. The next day, 8 a.m., my mom had dragged me out of bed at 6 a.m. to prepare mentally, but my spirit had left my body the moment I heard the name Alex Chen. I sat in the study, my heart pounding. What should I do? Fake a stomachache? Pretend I had a pre-existing intellectual disability so he'd quit. Right at 8 a.m., the doorbell rang. My mom rushed to open it, her voice trembling slightly. "Ah, Alex, you're here. Thank you so much for coming." I held my breath. Footsteps, light but steady, echoed in the hallway. My door opened, and the legend walked in. I had imagined many scenarios. Maybe he'd be like a nerdy bookworm, with thick glasses and messy hair. Or maybe he would be as cold as ice. But the real Alex Chen was more intimidating than any imagination. He wore a light smoke blue button-down and neatly pressed dress pants. No glasses, his black hair was soft but cut short and tidy. His skin was fair, his facial features sharp and defined, especially his perfectly straight nose. His eyes were a light amber color, but when they landed on me, they were deep, calm, and terrifyingly composed. He didn't look like a top student. He looked like a dominating CEO straight out of a manga, yet he carried the aloof, refined attitude of a scientist. "Hello." His voice was deep and warm, but held no unnecessary emotion.